Go
Yeah.
ahead.
So you asked about counseling, and
Yes.
the truth is there is a lot of counseling that's been done. The one of the reasons behind that is because uh, we need community-based organizations sometimes live and die by the grants that they get.
Hmm.
And there's a trend in the United States now, and that is um, they're looking for organizations that can do things more comprehensively. In other words, they don't want to fund one organization that does HIV testing
Mm-hmm.
and then fund a completely different organization that does counseling and then fund a completely different organization that does housing.
Okay.
So what the Puerto Rican Cultural Center, I think, was organically going in that direction anyways, but now it's an existential
Yeah.
issue for us. We really do need to make certain that we do that. So if somebody comes in who is we test her and she's HIV positive, and we make certain that she's got stable housing.
Mm-hmm.
We help her with that. We help her with we also help people with their light and gas bills.
Okay.
Make certain that they don't get those turned off at the wrong times. And absolutely, mental health counseling is involved in this as well, because that's key. You can't just like, oh, sucks to be you.
Right.
You're HIV positive.
Right.
Now you know.
So you help them along, yeah.
It's essential. It
Yeah.
absolutely is essential.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are there any other organizations like Vida Sida in this area, in this community of Humboldt Park?
No,
Nothing
no.
like that?
I'm certain there are not. We would have heard about this. I mean, there are other organizations that attempt to do work like ours, but what I think makes the PRCC and Vida Sida unique is that there is a clear understanding of the people that we work with. In other words, our stronghold, our fort is the Puerto Rican community. The people who work here are from the Puerto Rican community. We have a large one of the hardest hit demographics now, and probably have always been, are the transgender community.
Okay.
And they're just off the charts when it comes to HIV rates. We have several transgender Latina women working for us.
Okay.
So I think you don't see that in other organizations.
Yeah.
We're here. We
Okay.
speak the language, and
Right.
everything.
Right. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. And so, if you could say, or what you think, is there like a vision or a goal or an objective in mind about how Vida Sida is going to move forward in the future, or anything like that, or anyone have any overall goal of what they would like it to be?
Vida Sida's got to be at the forefront of eradicating HIV in this community. There's now there is this Getting to Zero campaign. And Vida Sida, I think, is going to be in the driver's seat for that, because this is one of the hot areas when it comes to HIV infections. And so we are, if it weren't for Vida Sida, it would be much worse.
Okay.
But we're dealing with it. So we're, in order to get to zero, one of the things that you have to do is make certain that people who are HIV positive stay on their meds. And that can be difficult. So that happens with counseling. That happens with showing people that they got resources, making certain that they're not depressed because they're going to lose their house,
Right.
or they're being harassed by the police. I mean, there's lots of things that we can do to help make certain that their lives are much more cheerful, and they're not susceptible to getting off their meds. Also, there's a new drug that's out. I think it's called Truvada. And Truvada, if you take it regularly, then the chances that you're going to get HIV is almost nil, and it could be nil. So you combine those two things, and this is part of the campaign. You combine these two things, make certain that people who are negative continue to stay negative, make certain that the people who are positive their viral loads go down to zero for the most part, if they're doing it right.
Okay.
So Vida Sida is going to be a partner with a national organization that has already begun to push this.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Any other side notes or anything else maybe to share about the organization that someone might not know?
Well, this is our 88, 98, 088. This is our 30th anniversary.
Oh wow! Okay,
Yeah,
that's great.
We started in 1988.
That's nice.
And we got we're gonna have a big celebration.
Okay.
So we've invited folks. Some of the people who are still around, who are some of the founders, are going to be here. I'm just very proud of Vida Sida. I think it's shown a lot of resilience. There were times where we thought we weren't going to make it. We began as an organization of we were entirely volunteers, and we got a grant from the Centers for Disease Control, and I don't even remember asking for it. I think they just recognized that we were doing this wonderful work,
Okay.
and we haven't looked back since then. We just continue to. I'm very proud of the work that Vida Cida has done, because I think it's one of the crown jewels of this community, because it was created by this community.
Right. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Well, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.